Legend of Total War here with part 22 of the Crusades Hotseat campaign as the Turks. Okay, so there's not a heap load to do this turn. I've been scouting the area out. There's not much I can do. I can retake this settlement, but that's about it. Now, let me see here.
Yes.
I've been looking at this. This is basically the only battle that I can do manually, or should do manually. This is a remnant of Lionheart's forces here, and there's Philip the Chivalrous, who we really shouldn't just leave there as a rebel. So even though Lionheart didn't get a chance to use them against me, we'll go finish them off using this army. Okay. Let's come over here. I might want to bring in some reinforcements.
Enemies will suffer. Yes.
Just some extra cav. I don't want to bring in a general. How about some? How many spots have we got left? We got 4. Give me some of these mercenaries. That'll do. Okay, so the odds are slightly not in my favour, but should be fine. Not looking for a massive challenge here. Okay, there's actually a lot of cavalry in this force. Most of these other armies or units disbanded. It seems like most of them... In fact, all I see here are mercenaries. No faction troops. Alright, let's go take him down. Oh, I just realized, if I've got a full stack of cavalry, I'm not going to be able to get enough man of the hour. So I'll literally have to lose a unit to get one. Which, I don't mind. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's reorganize this. All melee units in one group. There we go. Hang on. Got back this guy here. Okay, looks like we've got a bit of a low ground to begin with. I'm going to set up into 2 groups. The horse archers over here, and melee cav over here. And because, yeah, the first army has a lot of... It's actually a really tough army to crack, sort of, because of all these horse archers. We want to be shooting their horse archers, because otherwise, these guys aren't just going to catch... They're just not going to catch them very easily. You're just better off shooting them. It would be better if we had some Turkish archers, but we don't have that access to that right now. That's okay. Let's come over here, shoot them to shit. They're sending their guys over this way as well. What are you doing? Now, because of the difficulty rating, we probably are not going to get that much of the better of them. I don't know. Shooting them in the back also helps. Looks like their general's coming up this way. And we've also got these motherfuckers coming in this way, so we should withdraw back this way as we continue to shoot. They are completely ignoring my melee cav, which is fine. The beginning of the battle should always be a bit of a skirmish. We've got skirmish superiority here at the moment, so let's use it. And if they're going to charge this guy in, then let's shoot him. Don't really want to be shooting him from the front, but I know we do what we can. Also losing our high ground advantage here, but there's more over this way. He hasn't lost anyone yet. These guys should just probably stay out of it. If anything, we're going to be exhausting this enemy, these rebels here, and that should make a difference. I really want to stop them from getting into the shooting circle, because that's a pain in the ass to... It wastes my ammunition. Whoops. So technically we're winning. We've got killed 9%, we've lost 4%. Haven't killed any of them though. What the fuck is wrong with you? Give you an order, you carry it out verbatim, you fucking idiot. Okay, now we can't just have a line. We've got to split up. The only thing is, when you're running around with this many horse archers, it can be... and we're near the red line. It can be very difficult to micromanage this. But if we set things up so that we're shooting all around him, we'll probably die very quickly, because it's a Christian bodyguard. They're not like the Muslim ones, which I think are a bit stronger. Mind you guys running, I thought I told you to run. So all good, seems to be going quite well. They're coming into melee here. That's fine, we can smash them in melee. Oh shit, here they come. Aiming for these Sipahis here. No problem. Get them out of there. Got them. Now the thing is,
well
we don't have to kill them 100% or 85% because they're just rebels. All we have to do is win, they all disappear. Okay, they got their Crusader sergeants coming in over here. We obviously don't want to be dealing with that. Get into melee if you want. Oh crap, forgot about this. Get them out of there. Oh, right near the corner of the map. Bastards. Alright, let's see here. Come over here. Help out. Same with you. Why isn't this guy dead yet?
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
So get rid of their Turk pulse. What's this? What are you doing? Okay, all horse archers now just stop shooting for a moment. Let's get into melee with this guy because he doesn't seem to fucking die otherwise. But you charge into them.
Praise be to Allah.
This guy should break now without too much difficulty.
Now his men can all praise to Allah. You have left our enemy lost. They run like children.
Okay, so how do we go with that? 22% of them, 9% of us. And rising. On their count. Good. Could just leave that be. Alright, what are they doing? Are they going to come in to attack further? Because they've still got more Turkmens and those look like melee cav. Wait, they're Turkic Poles, not Turkmens. Whatever. We may not even need the melee cav. But we'll see. We can use these guys as melee once they've run out of ammunition. Yeah, Turkic Poles, Crusader Knights. We should be able to outrun them. Let's hold the line here for now. They'll probably get into shooting circle. Maybe. I don't know. Here come the Crusader Knights. We'll need to not get into melee with them, but they shouldn't be too hard to shoot. Okay, start running. You want them to be close, but not too close. I don't think we've got much distance to fall back to. Still, these guys should be not very difficult to kill. Not for all of these archers here, they should be able to shoot the living shit out of them. I think they're sending some guys out this way, which is suicide for them. But back to the wall here, which is no good. But by the time they get here, they'll be shot to shit. We can just go into melee with them and finish them off, I think. So I think that was his faction leader. Yeah, I think you're going to be needed over here in a minute. Alright guys, get into melee, because they've got us on the wall here. What's this? More Crusader Knights. That's okay, they break instantly anyway. Okay, you guys, just take a step back. Let's try and get these guys out of here.
We are winning the battle.
Fuck! Son of a bitch. This guy's here, come on. Try and get away from them. Don't go too far. You've got a good position there to keep shooting. Oh, come on, I gave you guys an order. Go for it. Get out of there. I know some people will be like, why don't you use, WASD and then R? I fucking hate it on these Rome 1 and Medieval 2. I've got it on Rome 1 and it's just unresponsive and shit. I just prefer using the mouse. Everyone should just play how they feel comfortable, so shut up. Okay, we're almost out of ammunition, but we can use these guys in melee now, no problem. I think we've killed off the majority of their units. Their tough units. So these guys aren't going to last too long. Already broken. Alright, what else is going on here? Who's the general of this particular force? I don't know. Get organised. So the balance of power is still technically evenly matched. What What are these? Ah, there's still some Turks shooting at us. I could have sworn there should be 3 generals. Where's the other general? Or maybe one of them's a captain. You know, that's that Prince Philip or whatever, the chivalrous. Try and kill that wanker. Funny thing is, this is only a small portion of what Lionheart actually had. All of his factional troops got disbanded when his faction died. Alright, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to bull rush in to try and kill this guy. Alright, ready, set it, go! Don't worry about these guys, they're on the unhorsed knights, they're not sergeants or anything, which are far more dangerous.
We have cut off the serpent's head.
Okay, I don't think that was him.
The general is slain.
Must have been like one of these guys. Captain. Yeah, Captain Gilbert.
Only half the enemy force remains. Victory is well within our grasp.
They're shaken, they probably won't last very long.
Will surely see this and lose
But we're gonna get rid of this guy. Got to completely surround him if possible. I don't care if my horse archers are in melee. No big deal. Ah, fuck, he's tearing right through us. How much experience does he have? Oh, there you go. Fucking 9. How are we supposed to compete with that? Plus our guys are probably tired. We've got him completely surrounded, but he's not going to break anytime soon. He's going to do more damage than the other units combined.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost.
Okay, they're starting to slow down now. We should be able to finish him off. So yeah, lost a lot of men, but it's okay. Like I said, the campaign's pretty much over. Even if I lose this entire army, I can raise it again very quickly. Another one of equal size and strength. There's also still unhorsed knights in there, so I guess they're also causing problems. It would have been ideal to actually shoot this guy, but like I said, it doesn't matter at this point. This army is probably not going to make it to the field anyway, to Egypt. Not at this rate. Keeps getting killed. Probably shouldn't have my horse archers there. Don't really care. It's all good. Speed that up. Don't know why they're not getting involved. They'll probably break before they do anything. Good, killed him.
The enemy's general lies dead.
So Philip the Chivalrous ended up doing quite a bit of damage to me. How about that? And let's just swarm in on them. Now because this is no longer Lionheart's army, it allows me to finish them off. There we go. Absolutely shit result, but that's okay. Funny how the rebel armies are tougher than the human-controlled ones, but I think it's largely just because it was Lionheart's best army, sort of, that is just rebel-controlled. And also, that battle could have been done so much better. All I had to do, really, was use the horse archers' ammunition. Instead of going after the, you know, the Turkmens or whatever, which would have been very easy in melee, go after Prince... whatever his fucking name was. Philip. Yeah, great. And we merge everything, that's how many's left. That's okay, I didn't get a general out of it. That's okay, that's... I think there's... yeah, that's all that's left of Lionheart's army now, but I'm not going to bother with that one. He's not even standing on a road. So I'm bringing this guy down to help assist over here. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to just auto-resolve this, because he left 3 men inside there. Don't lose anything, all good. Then we're just going to leave behind one unit of Ghazis and come back and build another fort over here. Okay. Now, so the point of this is, obviously, you can see here that he's still got he's actually left his army nearby, brought it back. Now, I don't have any spies in the area, and I know that he does, so he might be able to get back in there. If my army's in there, it's dead, so no point leaving it there as a garrison. Now, if his spy doesn't get in, and he besieges it, this guy can come back here and smash them. If he does get in there, well, I don't know, there's not much we can do, really. Not until this spy gets here. And this spy here is not that great anyway. I believe I'm sending in... Yep, bring in these spies as well to help with the situation over there. Same with this one. So we'll have 4 spies in the area once these guys get down there to crack open that fort and kill it. Because I reckon that I can defeat that with this, even though his army's bigger. Yeah. And also, with him dedicating this expense over here, it's leaving his other areas unprotected. Now, I don't know what happened to the army here, but I can only speculate. Because I scouted the area here out and I couldn't find it. Now, either Rambler disbanded them, or they actually defected, because there's a small rebel force over here. And I think that's the most likely explanation, because his faction leader here has just about no authority. So, I'm just gotta quick save things manually. I can't press Control S anymore because Lionheart's been defeated. I don't know why, but when the player who comes first in the turn order is defeated, nobody can press Control S anymore. Anyway, you get in there if you can. 62% odds, doesn't open the gate, so I'm just going to besiege it. Because there's no one else around here, because I scouted the area, I couldn't find a peep out of the Egyptian forces. They turned rebel, I think. You see there's a little bit of devastation there. Anyway, also Rambler assassinated one of my assassins. I think his assassin's right here. Let's see if I can find him. There he is. But we can't reach him. So he's... Yeah. Shouldn't have actually moved that guy last turn. I would have been able to get him. But that's okay. We'll just hire another one from I don't know where. I don't think we really need another assassin though. Oh, he's got a spy over here as well. He's got no army, so I don't know what he's doing exactly. Can we recruit from here? Not yet. What are we going to build? Oh yeah, just stuff. Okay, so I'm going to send this over here. This over here. These guys can come down over here. Merge? Nope. Ramshackle bloody piece of shit army, but that's okay. Just hire any... we don't need any of that crap. Get this, I like those units. Basically, this turn is me not spending, but moving troops down. Okay, what I'm going to do over here... Now, I don't think he's got a spy in this area, so I'm going to fort up here. And bring these guys up, just leave behind. Merge it. I could have sworn I moved my agents out of the city, but I must have forgotten. Or maybe I did and then quick saved and loaded or something. Move these guys up anyway. That doesn't... It's not a big deal. It delays me by a little bit, but it's all good. Get them up there. They're not going to be able to get inside that castle. The fort. But, I don't know. It's all good. The thing is, if he's dedicating a full stack here and a full stack over there, this area here can't be that well defended, because he just doesn't have the resources to defend everything. Okay, now he's got a navy here, full of, let's see, it's 8 units. I'm pretty confident we can defeat that. Just want to give that navy there a few more units. Okay. Now, unfortunately, all of my bloody navies here, they all have command, so I can't merge them. Okay, now we should be able to beat this. Even though his navy's technically better, thanks to my command, we should be able to overpower it. It's alright, just load, try again. It doesn't even matter if I lose this or anything, because he doesn't have an army on the boats. So... all he can really do is blockade a port, which really isn't going to affect me that badly, unless he blockades Constantinople. Okay, some of his things are actually a bit damaged, but that's okay. What's this? Bugler. Heroic. Holy fuck, I didn't expect to sink the whole fucking thing. Well, there you go. And that's the end of that. Alright guys, come over here. I think we lost a few ships, but it's no big deal. Just come up here near the port of Rhodes, where we'll hire some more ships. Good stuff. Alright.
Orders, mighty Sultan. Orders, mighty Sultan.
Okay, I want you to come up here, pick him up.
An honor to serve.
Here, pick him up. I don't know if it's the most efficient thing ever, but that's fine. I don't want to risk putting them, leaving them at sea.
Heading ashore, as my Sultan wills.
So just stay there.
Na'am, great Sultan.
It's not going to go anywhere, it'll stay there for you. Hang on, what have we got here? We've got an army on here.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Bring it to port over here.
Inshallah.
Another one over here. Bring him down.
Yes.
Na'am.
We've also got another force over here. Just bring it down to here. Now I believe, yeah, I've put a heap load of agents here. Just keep them together. No one's going to assassinate any of them while they're that close together. He might assassinate this spy. Big deal. That's all I'm going to say about that. If we can get a chance to kill him, that'd be great. I don't think he's going to find my guy out here, because he'd be hidden. Keep our ships together. So we've got. Hang on, I think this one's got command.
Orders, mighty Sultan. Combining horse
Good.
set.
Very unlikely Rambler's got another navy. That's going to be strong enough to take that down. Of course, I've got a shitload of spies who need to come on down.
Zaida, mighty Sultan.
And my other assassin
I live
over
to
here.
obey, Sultan.
Kill his assassin, that'd be great.
Counter-spying the Sultan.
We've already sent down a number of spies down there, so that should be sufficient. Keep these guys coming down here.
Ears are yours. My eyes are yours.
Sultan. Yes. Na'am.
Bring them along. You're going to Egypt, Nuruddin, to deal with your old comrade Saladin instead. Never mind.
Yalla.
My ears are yours.
Our enemies will suffer. Orders.
All these goddamn armies. Never even got a chance to use that against Lionheart.
Na'am.
Damn, am I forgetting something? I could put another merchant on these gold resources here, but I guess it would make a bit of money.
My eyes are yours.
Alright, so what we'll do now, according to who's got the most soldiers,
Yes.
funny, that's the biggest army I've got. Doesn't really seem like much. Alright, so we just make sure all of our armies are
Our
moving towards
enemy,
Egypt.
An honor yes, noble master. An honor to Na'am Sultan. Sultan. Noble one. Yes, noble master.
That's right, they're just sitting in port there.
Our enemies and Shubadak. What is the Sultan? Yes, noble one. And Shubadak.
Got him standing in his stand. Look at that, making fucking $6 grand. That pays for like 2 whole armies, that city by itself. Plus it would have some corruption.
Shubadak.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Orders.
Na'am, great Sultan.
Sultan. Orders.
Everyone seems to have
Yes,
moved.
as my
It's
Sultan.
just the small forces that are left.
Our enemies. Noble. Yes, noble.
Let's just double check, make sure everyone that we can move. Hang on, who's that?
Noble one.
Yeah, even though you're a small force, get your ass down here.
Of course, Sultan. We shall take our rest here.
Na'am, great Orders, mighty Sultan.
Got these guys over here. Bring them down.
Yes, Sultan.
Okay, so all of my
Inshallah,
military
the winds
forces
shall
have
return
moved.
tomorrow.
Okay, now for agents.
Great Sultan.
Don't worry about
I
imams.
serve the faith.
Don't worry about merchants. Don't worry about diplomats. Okay, assassins, you've moved. Okay, spies. Let's see. All spies need to be heading towards Egypt.
Salam alaikum.
Where are we?
My Sultans. My ears.
Gotta try and remember their names so I can just scroll right back down to them.
My ears. My eyes. My ears. The Sultans. My eyes are yours.
K. Ali of Yazd.
As you will.
There we go.
Sultans. My ears sultans. My ears, the sultans.
Shaban of Kashgar.
Inshallah, I shall continue.
Yep.
My ears are my eyes.
Who else?
Ears, my eyes, the sultans. My eyes, the sultans. My ears are yours.
I'm not even going to try and pronounce that.
Inshallah, I shall continue in the morning. My the sultans.
Alright then, let's keep them coming. Alright, I think we've got another one there as well.
My ears are yours.
So it's going to take a few turns before we can get to Egypt, but, you know, clearly we've got sufficient force to be able to really cause a lot of damage to the Rambler. That being said, there's no reason why we can't recruit more. Just in case, because actually I don't think my military strength is that high. Let me just have a look here. So compared to the Rambler, obviously way higher than him. So my military ranking is much higher than his, but it's not like it's like 50 times greater, because my income is huge. I don't know, there's no point overkilling it. I mean, we've got these guys over here stuck. I mean, how much more force could he possibly get? He's only got 6 settlements left. He might be able to retake that, but I don't see anything in the area. There's no trees for them to hide.
Our enemies
I think
will
we've got that
suffer.
settlement.
Yes, Sultan.
Plenty of reinforcements there if we
Your
need
enemies
them.
shall fall swiftly. I am eager.
my master.
Diplomat, no real need for that. Okay, so let's build stuff. Okay, first thing though, in this area, let's recruit. Also, did I remember to... Okay, I was going to turn this into a castle. Because, let's face it, this population is never going to grow. A castle, for one thing, is harder to take manually. Well, hopefully for the Rambler. And also, hopefully it'll allow us to recruit troops there afterwards. After we're done with this whole situation. Maybe, we'll see. Krakdanus. There we go in here, get some more troops. Nafatun I do not need, I do not want. Ottoman infantry, yes please. And I do like Ottoman infantry. I rarely get a chance to use them because they're late game troops. Okay, don't spend too much on military, just a little bit. Okay, actually we've got some more troops over here.
How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. Na'am.
Send 5 over there.
Orders.
No,
Sultan.
that's not 5, that's more than 5. There we go.
Orders.
Actually, leave you behind. Take you.
Na'am. Sultan.
Yeah, you can just leave them there, that's fine.
Sultan.
You know what? We don't need you.
How may I serve? Iman?
So those are the units that gained for free, courtesy of Lionheart not being able to maintain that settlement. Okay, so we've got 20,000 left. How much money do we make per turn? More than 40,000. Anyway, so we build things up. Okay, Mosul, what is you get from this? Never ever bother with mines in Mosul. In fact, I don't think I'll build anything in Mosul. Well, yeah, build something, but make sure it's super cheap. Iconium, let me just see. Any money from this? Garbage, don't bother with that. Build cheap shit. It's almost ready to grow. Almost ready. It's getting there. Still a few more turns. Caesarea can build that. Kermanshah. Okay. Now, I do believe there's actually quite a bit of silver or gold or something here. Although there is also a lot of corruption. In fact, that increases it by more than 300. 720 though. So it's... we're getting about 400 from that, which is not heaps. That's better than nothing. What else am I going to spend it on? Yerevan, let's see. Grab that. The Kerak does not really need to grow. Well, just... yeah, actually just do it anyway. Heraclea, yep. Good. Settlement that's growing. We can increase the tax rate there now. That's going to take a while to grow. Where's that? All the way up here. Just going to leave it. Banyas. This is another settlement that's been sacked a few times, I think. Grab that. So there's nothing really here that's of a heap load of use. Diyarbakir, let's see. I think this is mostly Christian, yeah. So we'll fix up the public order there. I've already checked quorum. Malatya. Where's that? I don't really need to be repairing it, but just do it anyway. Grab that. That'll help improve public order and growth. And get rid of some corruption. Which is always good. Siwa. Okay, so let's go with Town Guard. Just in case we do need to recruit from there. I mean, only be able to recruit shit units, but still, it's better than nothing. And at Raqqa. So let's see here. Let's... We've actually still got money left over. Well, it's not much. And that's really all I can do. So it says here next turn I'm going to have 43,000. But if I had to guess, I'd say Rambler will probably take that. I think he'll get lucky. That's just a guess. I'll take Elia, I guess. But I don't see myself taking any of... Oh, hang on, I forgot to move these guys. But the thing is, we don't want to move them too close. And the thing is, yeah... If I move him here, I reckon his spies might open the gate. We want to keep him out of range of this army here. So move him closer to there, but not too close. I'll take that, thank you. And we'll build another... Fuck. We need to free up some cash. Let's see here. I'll just... That's not required.
Our enemies will suffer.
There we go.
Inshallah, the enemy will be foolish enough to attack.
Oh, no, we don't have a spy there. I doubt that he'll assassinate him. He's better off assassinating spies. Well, actually, I don't know that for certain. I could take this, but that would put them in range of this army, I think. I think that's what he's sort of expecting me to do. And he's probably hired a heap load of spies and ready to pounce on this. In fact, we could probably see if there's a spy already in there. No, there isn't. Could be a trap.
Scouting with your men, Sultan.
Yep. Okay then. Well, that's all I can do this turn. So I'm just going to send the Rambler a message. Basically, just congratulating him on how well he's done, I guess, and saying that he's quite brave to keep trying. That'll do. And then that's it. Okay, so moving on to Rambler's turn. So I think the turns will be coming through a lot faster now because obviously this is me and the Rambler. Rambler gets his turns done fairly quickly. There might be delays in the video because if we're doing an episode, like, well, if we're doing what's it called, a turn every like 1 or 2 days, I've got so many other series I need to get up as well, so I'll try and get these out. But then again, they're going to be short episodes, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe. I suppose turn 23 will be next, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.